Hello, this is Trine and this is House Flipper 2, and I just wanted to show you this house. So there's still some things going on here, but I just thought I could give you a little bit of a preview of it because most of the house is nearly done, so I just need to sell these few items and stuff. But yeah, we're in the woods, and of course I felt that it should be sort of a wooden house. And this wooden house has a basement as well. We could just take a little tour around the house here. Um, it's very nice. I actually kind of liked it. This house I've just tried to do a few things on my own for fun's sake. So I made outdoor sort of clothesline thing, and then over here, now I know there is over here that you can't get to a well, but I wanted to try to make my own, so I made a well complete with bucket and everything, and it's a bit maybe hard to see, but there is water in it. Okay, inside. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I'm very much either I have some challenge I give myself, or I have a theme I'm going with, or I'm just doing crazy shit. But sometimes when I start on something, then all of a sudden it's like I can almost feel the person who would live here. So this person, I don't know, I think it's someone who's actually living alone, but who has sort of some sort of handyman kind of job. Maybe he's a lumberjack. He has a safety helmet. There's a raincoat, some practical clothing, and this is actually a tray that belongs in the a porcelain tray that belongs in the kitchen. But I made it into a foot tray because when you have a forest, you might want something like that to protect your floors. And this mat here is actually one of those plywood things that I put down, and then you can put this sort of weaved uh, texture on top of it. So I just felt it looked a bit more like the type of welcome mat you would have for like more dirty area where you might want to scrape your boots off before you go in. Um, and then that's where he sits reading the paper and drinking his morning coffee with the radio. He's left his gloves there. It could be a woman, of course, too, but this, I don't know. For me, this is a bit more a masculine thing. But then there's the kitchen here. Um, Again, this is plywood that I put a um, pattern on. So it looks like a sort of rubber mat kind of thing, at least it does to me. Then we have the living room area, of course, over here. And it's the same thing as always. I like big open spaces in the sort of living room area. So I have this as the living room, and then there's he doesn't need a big dining table, just for a few people. And then there's a little area over here because there might be accounting and other things to do if you're sort of self-employed. Don't know if he is or not, but you know, but even people who have like very regular jobs will probably still need some places to put different things. The bathroom I had so much fun doing. I wanted sort of a very rustic, sort of more old-fashioned thing. There's a bathrobe and of course the bathtub. No need for like a lot of shelves and stuff. You need a little bit for toilet paper and for, your soap and stuff. And then I wanted to do. There's one of the houses I later found out that you can buy where there's an outdoor toilet. But this one at the time was the closest I could get because I wanted, and I used this toilet because I wanted one that had a wooden sort of cover so that it looked more like an old type sort of toilet. And then that was when I bought the house, all these newspapers, and then I found this little stool. I thought this is perfect. He's the type who reads and maybe do the crossword puzzle while on the toilet. Actually, I should put a pen out here. That would be the last thing it needs. And just because, he's the type of person that would put something like that. And yeah, just keeping it sort of in a simple design, but going with the wooden theme. The same with the beams here. I didn't want anyone to just, fall down the stairs here, so I put these here like logs, and some of the things, like I always do, will be things I found in the house and then reused. So let's go downstairs. Here, of course, he can wash his clothes and then hang it out on the outdoor clothesline. He has some different tools and whatnot. So this is a little working area for him. And then there's the bedroom. And this place, I mean, I know there's heating, but this place is underground, so it'll probably be a bit more cold. So I thought maybe someone would put blankets on the walls, maybe just to make the place a little more, insulated and warm. And it actually turned out nice. I like how it looks. There's a dresser and a little and a chair, and there's his suitcase up there, and his slippers, and yeah, you might notice the details here. And the only thing I'll say to that is sorry, not sorry. But yeah, this was my little wooden house that I made, and I am very, very happy with how it turned out. Um, I ended up having a few issues, but that's pretty normal. I think it was over here that I think I extended everything a little bit, so therefore I also had to work with the roof, and that became a bit of a challenge to do. But I think I managed it. Um, as I said, I have a few little things that I want to address with the house, maybe, and I will then go on to sell it. Um, as you can see, I put in a sort of more log than just paint. Usually you just do a wood pattern on the corners, but I thought, okay, I'll carve them out and put some sort of log looking things instead, because it goes more with the actual theme of the whole house. But yeah, that's my house. Now I just need to clean away these last items, and I can sell this house and move on to the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video.